So here's the review for the Voyager War for Cybertron Gamer Edition Studio Series Ratchet. Yeah, this is a very, very good toy. Very good. There's only like really one flaw with this toy, and we'll talk about that whenever we talk about the transformation. But yeah, we're starting with vehicle mode first because just the vehicle mode, it's not really that hard besides the flaw, which we'll talk about when we talk about transformation. I guess, like mine, for whatever reason, it's probably because I transformed it only once. But yeah, it likes to roll to the side, but I mean, it's nice. It's nice. It's Ratchet from War for Cybertron. I like it so much. It's a chunka, like, medical ass, fucking Cybertronian thing. And it cleans up the kibble so nice, too. It's like, there's no kibble on the bottom, besides, like, I guess them. And, yeah. This is, like, everybody's already said it about this Ratchet. This is the best figure from the War for Cybertron Gamer Edition for Studio Series. The, Bumblebee and Cliff Jumper mode, it's okay. It's not horrible, but it's shit. The Optimus Prime, it's very good. Same with the Starscream. They're very good. The Barricade / Decepticon Trooper, I don't know, a lot of people don't care for that mode. Megatron, from what a lot of people thought too, for that mode. Apparently that mode's great, except for, like, the issue with the legs. With, like, you know, where they fucking sculpted in, like, the two parts that, you know, don't allow for full articulation. And so basically you gotta destroy your toy just so it can articulate better, which is kind of bullshit. So, yeah, hopefully they just fix that problem with that toy whenever they remold it or whatever for Follow Cybertron Megatron. But yeah, this Ratchet, it's very nice. And it's a Voyager. And yeah, let's go ahead, since it's a Voyager, let's go ahead and bring it side by side with the crossovers, Obi-Wan Kenobi. So yeah, that's basically Forge. That's basically Forged. That's a Fallout faction. No, that's basically a Voyager-sized Transformer vehicle mode right there. And here it is next to the Jada Toys, the White Lamborghini. So yeah, yeah, it's pretty big. It's pretty big. And let's go ahead and just talk about, you know, the whole ass just transformation right here, right now, right? So talking about the transformation now, it is okay. I probably will not transform the whole ass thing in the video, but I do want to transform it enough just to talk about the issue with the transformation. And it's not really well, it can be annoying, but it's okay, well, fuck you, come on, alright. Let's get the arms up, because we'll transform the arms, because this is an issue with the arms. So, alright. As y'all probably can see, the shoulder pads are not on there. That's because the shoulder pads, like, for the transformation, I don't know why, but they fucking clash. They clash, and it's so annoying, and it pisses me off. And because they clash, it makes it, like, impossible for this part to flushly sit. And that's just, it's bullshit. It is bullshit. But besides that, that is the only issue with this figure, right? Because we can just, come on, pop on. Come on, Ratchet, pop these back on. We can just put them on like that. And then there's no issues. And now, as y'all can see, like, there's that to make it more, like, compact, so it can flushly sit, too, for, like, the vehicle mode. But it's a pain, man. It's a fucking pain. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead to robot mode. And here is War for Cybertron Ratchet in the robot mode. And yeah, so, for just the transformation. The transformation, it is fun. But it can fucking be super pissy. And just, alright. Like, out of all three, well, no, all four of the Voyagers, because there's Megatron, out of all four of the Voyagers for transformation, this is still it's still the best. Because Optimus is a good one too for the transformation, but the problem with Optimus is similar to the shoulders where, you know, you can just like take the shoulder pads off the ball pegs or whatever, the ball joints. The arms are what clashes and pisses me off in the transformation for that one. Like these Voyagers for War for Cybertron for the Studio Series Gamer Edition, they just suck. No, they don't suck. Well, Megatron technically sucks, but they suck with their transformations. Like they're back in the day for like whenever, say like back in like the mid 2000s. Not even just the mid 2000s, but like yeah, just like the 2000s as a whole with transformations for Transformers, right? There was the toys where like you'd fucking break them multiple times until you finally fucking got transformed into a car or a jet or a tank. That's the feel of the fucking Voyagers of this fucking line for Studio Series. Feels like you gotta break them into just a bunch of parts and shit just to get them transformed. And I don't mind parts forming. I do not mind parts forming with the shoulder pads, but that pisses me off. And speaking of just the articulation now with shoulder pads and shit, yeah, they're like that, but I don't mind. I don't mind the one tiny issue with this toy, the one tiny, you know, flaw, because this is a good Ratchet. Like, goddamn, look at this articulation. This Ratchet is good, man. Like, you're already looking at the articulation. I love it. I love it so much. Like, this is so nice. Ah. And then there's like toe articulation too. There's toe articulation on this. Yeah. In the back. Now, the back's not accurate to the game. That's whatever. I don't fucking care. It's a fun toy, and that's awesome. That's okay. And if we're gonna be, you know, picky about our Transformers not being accurate, the shoulder pads just should have been, you know, part of transformation itself. That's like actually on the arms, but they ain't. So there's no reason to whine about the backpack. I think the backpack looks fucking nice. And, yeah. And then, I like how these are almost like knuckle dusters in a way, too. The hand shields. It has the, like, medical emblems right there, too, for Ratchet. And speaking of just, like, Ratchet and emblems, we need to look at the details of Ratchet. Because I really love the details of this toy. So looking at that face, right? Ooh, that is nice. And going clear down, like, look at all the sculpting, too, right? Oh, man. That is so nice. Like, look at that. The head's just full of all the mechanical shit, too. Okay, Ratchet, focus. Either way, look at that. Oh, and the back also, just, yeah. This is a nice toy. It is nice. Just, oh, look at the back, too. Oh, man. I love this. Oh, and then the head sculpt, too. It's so good. It might be one of my top 10 favorite Transformers head sculpts. Like, oh, let's look at that again really quick. Love that so much. And as for accessories, well, we'll go ahead and just look at them right now. Here's the axe. And this, it's like a missile thing. I really love the axe. So if you really want to, you could just, you know, you could have it be like axe like this, right? But what I really like with the axe is I like to have my Ratchet for this toy be like this, right? Like, I love that so much with the axe. It's like just, for me, it just feels like the vibes of the Bayverse Ratchet with, you know, his like buzzsaw weapon for his hand or arm or whatever. And yeah, Just like with all the other War for Cybertron figures, the arm can, you know, swap off, so you can do that. But then there's also this thingy, right? It's pretty cool. And the missile can, like, go in this if you want. It's like a medical weapon in the game or whatever, and that can also just, you know, that can just, yeah. It can just be like that, and there's like a peg right there, so it can like be held in the hand if you wanted to, but it's built to be on the arm, and it's so nice. There's a mushroom peg right there too, so that can like swivel with the mushroom peg or whatever. And just it looks so nice with Ratchet, man. I love it so much. I love it so much, and because it's the gimmick too, let's go ahead and just pop that off and just. Well, he was gonna wield Optimus's fucking ion blaster, but he can't, cause it's like it's not big enough. It is not big enough, and that kind of sucks. But at the same time, oh well. Oh well, Ratchet, his weapons loadout is pretty cool, so I don't care. But yeah. Before side-by-side, here's Ratchet next to the Studio Series Voyager I almost said War for Cybertron mixed in with Fall of Cybertron. Here he is next to the War for Cybertron Optimus, though. And yeah, Optimus is still bigger. And yeah, Optimus is just chunky as shit, though, man. But yeah, there he is next to Optimus, and yeah. Here he is next to Voyager TF Prime Optimus and Deluxe Class TF Prime Soundwave. And as you can see, this Ratchet, it's not as big as the Voyager TF Prime Optimus, but it's also not much bigger than the Deluxe TF Prime Soundwave. Like, that's pretty nice, though. Because this is still a pretty big Voyager for, like, you know, modern Transformers. And for how much there is to the transformation, too, this is not bad. There's a lot to the transformation for this Ratchet, too. Here he is next to the Deluxe Class TF Prime Ratchet. There's only 3 Ratchets in my collection, being the RPM's Movie Ratchet and the Prime Ratchet. And out of the 2, which is my favorite? Because I love the RPM's one, but it's not my favorite. But out of the 2 Ratchets in my collection, because there's literally only these 2 Ratchets in my collection, my favorite definitely is still the TF Prime one. Because I do love this one a lot. I do. But this is a different beast compared to this one. This is a different beast. And yeah, one's like from 2012, 2011. The other is from like 2024. So yeah, they're a lot different with their engineering and shit too. And one's a Deluxe, one's a Voyager. But I just love the TF Prime one way more. Would I love if, you know, say there was a proper TF Prime, basically love line to, you know, Transformers Prime? That would be even more better. Because the legacy updates of, like, Bulkhead, Skyquake, the other one that's Dreadwing, that's his name, Dreadwing, and RC, them are all, and Knockout, they was all good figures, but they was not good for the characters, besides Skyquake and Dreadwing. But my overall thoughts on this toy is very good. It is a very good toy. It is a very good update to the original of, well, the War for Cybertron Ratchet. And it's fun, but the shoulder pads are the only issue. And even then, just parts forming. Just parts form. Parts form. It's not the end of the world to parts form a Transformers toy. Jesus Christ. But yeah, just overall, very great toy. I recommend it if you want a good Ratchet in your collection. Because I have every Ratchet in my collection too. Because I had the Dark of the Moon Deluxe when I was younger. I would love that back in my collection. And I also had, I had a animated one, but it was like a McDonald's animated one, so it was shit. My favorite's still my movie Ratchet from back in the day, but in my collection right now, between the three Ratchets, it's still my prime one, but this is still very good. It is very good overall. But yeah, if y'all like this vid, like, comment, sub, all that rajazz, and yeah. What's your favorite just Ratchet toy as a whole? What's your favorite War for Cybertron character, actually, you would love to see in the Studio Series Gamer Edition?